Welcome, everybody. John Zegar. Good afternoon. It's 3:14 Saturday, and I don't know the date, but I'm here on the eastern slope of Colorado. Kind of cloudy, intermittent rain. We had some pretty heavy rain and hail yesterday on the eastern slope. Today it looks like the same thing. It kind of goes right up to dark, but pretty common for Colorado weather in the spring. It's 3:15 in the afternoon. Kind of late at getting all this together. This morning I was kind of doing some research and got behind. The last few days I've been dealing with some, I don't know, kind of issues of sorts. So this is the first time I've been on air for a day or two. Well, a couple, 2-3 days actually. But so I wanted to talk today about common sense psychology. I do a blog every day. I do 1 or 2 blogs a day, sometimes 3. And they're either on common sense psychology, common sense neuroscience, or Navigator's Handbook. Those are the 3 headings that I use most of the time. Those are the only 3 headings that I use. And I put them on Facebook and LinkedIn and Twitter. I get a few people look at them. I don't know. I don't have great numbers of people looking at them. I don't think social media shows my stuff across the board. You know what I mean? I think Facebook and LinkedIn limits who sees what I write. I don't know why, but I know if I were to a wider audience, I would get definitely more and more people following me. It's good stuff. Everything I write down there is good. But anyway, things get censored all the time, and I guess as you get bigger and more important, you get a bigger audience, they give it to you. It's kind of like Google, you know. Google's not going to let you on Google search if they have some reasons that have nothing to do with common sense. I know that to be true for this reason. They don't like locksmiths. I don't know why they don't like locksmiths. You can't talk to them. You're not allowed to have access to Google. And the only way you get to talk to Google is you have to hire a company that is an intermediary and talks to Google on your behalf, not necessarily in your favor. But, they just decide, we don't want that group being found on Google search, period. So since a certain date, they quit allowing locksmiths to be, and there's other, I don't know, they're industries or professions or careers or whatever. There's other things that Google just, they don't want those people on their search engine. Not only locksmiths, but there's several others. But anyway, it's the same thing with Google and how they censor. There's certain things, if you go to look up on Google, do a Google search, they just blatantly tell you in this little black and white sentence that, we've made the decision that those pages are not going to be made available any longer to people. I don't know what they say. Some crazy thing like that. But if there are several, there's probably more than several, there's probably many. But if you ask around, you'll find people here, there, and wherever that have a genuine interest in searching for something, and they'll be censored in terms of Google has disallowed that search to occur. And those pages will no longer ever be available. I don't know why. I don't know why they do that. I have no idea. I don't know. I mean, look at Facebook. I'm starting to see more and more people that are talking about, they're now being censored. You run across the little bleep in Facebook where somebody comments that whatever they're talking about is not getting to the proper people or enough people, or, it's being limited, or I don't know, something crazy where Facebook now determines who gets more access than another. I'm just this little guy, so I'm sure they could care less what I do. I try to stop all of the advertisements on all of social media. I don't want advertisements, but, they have it. Twitter, especially. YouTube, Facebook, LinkedIn. I mean, it goes on down the list. Just go try to eliminate advertisement. I mean, you can't. They won't let you. Advertisers pay them mega dollars, and you're going to get fed all of that advertising, whether you like it or not. So, I don't know. Eventually, we'll all be blocked from the internet. Probably in the not too distant future. Or they'll put some huge price tag on the use of it. Or what's that guy's name? Elon Musk, or who's that guy that built the Tesla cars, the electric cars? Goes to space with SpaceX company. What a cool guy. What an incredibly cool guy. He's trying to build what's he trying to build? Manned, I don't know, town or living conditions on who knows what, Mars or the moon or someplace, so that people can, I guess if you want to live on the moon, you can go live on the moon. I don't know. But he he wants to provide internet for every person in the world on planet Earth for free. And it would be his deal, you know, he's making that available, right? So government can't do anything about it. It's his satellites up there. But anyway, he wants to just oversee all the government regulations and make everything free. We ought to elect that guy president, huh? Hope he gets away with that. I don't know if he will. So, I guess I was doing the news, wasn't I? I didn't mean to. But let's talk about Dr. Joe Dispenza and his cult. It's getting more and more ridiculous, and he's becoming more and more absurd, and just clearly it's a money-making scheme of some kind. I don't know. You know, now he's down in Lima, Peru or something. He's going to do a workshop down there. People complain about, you know, they buy products from him, and, you know, he limits the access to, I don't know, X amount of days, and then it dissolves, you know. Kind of like Get Smart in the old days. He clearly is just there for the money now. It clearly is past science. And he doesn't have anybody anymore recovering or healing from anything. You know, he's a cult. It's just a bunch of marketing skills to hook people into paying huge sums of money. You know, he'll probably be a billionaire here very soon. I'm quite certain of that. Kind of like Tony Robbins. You know, Tony Robbins threw everybody under the bus after his first $1 billion. You know, I've never seen the guy offer to do a workshop for people that are disadvantaged, teaching them what he knows on how to make money. He has no interest in that. He got out of his efficiency apartment and living in his VW or whatever the hell it was, and started making money and saw the dollar signs on the wall and never looked back. He claims to help people on the internet. I see more often he's trying to publicly state that he's concerned about people, and he's not. He just wants his own money. Now he's trying to get stem cells or something for himself. Some stupid illness he got. You know, you just upregulate that stuff, Tony Robbins, if you're listening, which he's not. You know, if you're stupid and an idiot and you treat people poorly, you're going to upregulate disease into your body. Now, Dr. Joe Dispenza is certainly headed in that direction. I'm sure he's got the taste of money in his mouth and can see dollar signs. So good luck to all of you wannabes out there. Go do some honest research in neuroscience and learn and understand how to heal yourself. I'm disgusted. He puts these people, I can't believe he actually does this anymore. He has nobody with a testimony that has any substantial terminal illness. There's none left. None of them go to him anymore or his workshops. Here's today's. No, well, maybe it was last night, late. And this is the only one I'm going to tell you because I'm just so fed up with his game. I'm just so fed up with it. Lady gets on this morning, and if I'm going to tell you this one, and I'm not going to tell you the other ones because they're all, every single time he puts them on, this bad. She starts off by talking about her whole life. I don't know, she's been called something about the blanket kid or the blanket girl or some godforsaken. Please turn the volume off. But her illness, this is her illness. This is the people now, the wannabes, that are in the cult of Dr. Joe Dispenza, paying huge sums of money to be part of the trend. There is no cure, there is no healing, there is no science, there is no neuroscience, there is no psychology. It's just plain marketing for the betterment of Dr. Joe. She wanted to get cured of being cold. End of that conversation, huh? So that kind of spins us off into the past few days. I've been paying attention to a few particular people that I know, and I'll just talk about one in particular, just to be specific, so I'm clear. She has been going in to see a doctor more regularly because potential possible sickness, illness, disease. I don't ask particulars. I just get told, certain things that would reference to something like that. And then I observe behavior, right? I've done clinical psychology for 49 years, along with neuroscience research, right? And I watch her bitter and angry and hostile and threatening and dysfunctional and mood swings. I won't go any further. And all the people that are affected by that, negatively, obviously, who have no bone to pick, who aren't looking for a fight, who are not out to get anything, just trying to live a simple life. And then she wonders why. And I pay attention on the internet to various people. My gosh, boy, turn on today. The zoo was pretty loaded, but there's several people, 3 or 4 in particular, women. I would say men. If there were men on there, I would be the first one to say, Here's a story about a man, but I didn't see any. They're all about women. I don't know. The one lady who's so hostile at the president and wants him turned over to, I don't follow that stuff, but some country that hates him and that would probably kill him or something if they got a hold of him. I don't understand. But there's people with that kind of hostility and anger out there. Right? And there's 3 or 4 in particular today that are similar to that, where these people actually get on and I don't know that. Can you say that? Can you say that stuff on the internet? Openly, in public, that you wish somebody would turn your president over to what, I don't know the name of the country, but some country that would despise him so much they'd probably kill him. Can you go on the internet and say that stuff? I mean, I don't have a whole lot of documentation on Dispenza or Robbins other than what I listen to and read on the internet. And if you got an IQ of any kind, all you have to do is sort of follow the bouncing ball. And I don't think you have to be a genius to figure out, where the dollars are going. But I don't know. I don't know. I'm just amazed. And my little blog is so incidental. It's about common sense psychology. That's common sense people, right? I don't read anything on the internet that's about common sense. I read a lot of people who are sarcastic and make all kinds of foolish statements and, just all kinds of ridiculous stuff. I read people that are angry and hostile and divisive and just not pretty. I read the people who are all about flowers and love and trees and nature and I don't know, probably haven't ever camped a night in their life outside. But, they're so far left, they don't understand common sense. They have none. And then there are the people who are so far right, they don't have any common sense. I'm frustrated that I'm up every day wanting and craving to learn. I want to learn. I would like to gain some information that could enhance my growth so that I can better give back somehow. Well, I need some people with some common sense that can teach and educate so that I have the opportunity to grow, right? Common sense ain't out there, man. It's ridiculous. And there is no humor. The people who are trying to be funny are just angry, bitter, political people with an agenda. I just would like the best for the country and the best for the people as a whole. I think through some common sense that probably might be achieved. I don't know. Sure wasn't happening with Obama. He was so one-sided. You know, it's like they're all way over here or way over there. Tony Robbins is a good guy. Way back in the beginning, I bought all of his books. I listened to all of his tapes. I bought his tapes. I listened to everything he had to say. And then he took a nosedive on us all. He deserted us. He kicked us all out of the bus. Went straight for corporate. We haven't seen him since. Joe Dispenza, what a brilliant, brilliant person. I said to myself years ago when I first got to know of him, I've never met him, this is the answer. This guy has hit the nail on the head. And everything was fine. Everything was fine. And he was finding information, education that people could use, and they were able to heal themselves of many things, a lot of which were terminal illness. And he threw us all under the fucking bus. He threw us all under the bus. And he went on down the road, and now he needs to have you do 7 days and pay more money. And he threw in a ropes course, and he threw in mind movies from what's-her-name from Australia. And you know, if it's not broke, don't try to fix it. When you have people get up on the stage with terminal illness, 3rd and 4th stage cancers, and they're healed, why in the fuck do you need to fix that? So he threw us all under the bus. And now he's got a cult of trendy liberals. And now they all act like they're neuroscientists. My God. Anyhow, it's Saturday. Maybe tomorrow will be better. Tomorrow's Sunday. Yay, Sunday. God bless everybody. Take care of one another, and I look forward to talking to you all again real soon. Thanks. See you. Bye.